going on, peoples? It's your couple's favorite couple. The Jones is here. The Shari Jones, what's going on?
And Kiana Jones.
And we just decided to cut the camera on. We were having a conversation because we just heard some devastating news about some close friend of ours. We're not going to name any names, but there were some marriages that has been ended, and we don't like that. It's something that we strive for, for ourselves, and we strive to help give information to help other people apply, what that other people can apply to their marriage to possibly, help extend the lifetime of their marriage and hope that they succeed, until death do us part, like we said at the altar. But I was explaining to my wife, we were having a conversation about personal development and applying personal development to marriage, because a lot of times when we're introduced to personal development, it's based on a business sense. I know when I was introduced to personal development in particular, it was based on a business. That's the first time that the book Think and Grow Rich was placed into my hand was for business purposes. And I took it upon myself to find out how to apply these principles to marriage. And we were talking about, people that may be in business and doing personal development but still have marital problems. And I was explaining to my wife that some people only do it for the money, only do it for the business, but they don't take the time to think to apply personal development to their business. Like I was sharing with a friend of mine.
To apply personal development towards their marriage,
sorry,
not just their business, right?
Yeah, to apply it towards their marriage. I'm sorry, I'm driving, so if I say something, I may be looking. I'm driving in Houston, to be exact. So I may, be looking and trying to protect the wife in the car, so I may lose a train of thought and say something that don't make sense. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was explaining to him, because he was having some issues in this relationship, and I was saying, we have to apply the same things that we apply to business to marriage. One of the first principles in Napoleon Hill's Laws of Success is definiteness of purpose. And, we have definiteness of purpose for our visions, for our dreams, for our business. We say, hey, I'm about to do this business, and ain't nothing going to stop me from doing this business. And we got that, that tenacity, that pit bull mentality towards our business, but we don't have it towards our marriage. And I was saying, that same definiteness of purpose that you put towards your business, you also put towards your marriage. I'm definite, I have a definite of purpose, not necessarily to make my wife happy, because her happiness comes from inside, but definitely to majorly contribute to her happiness. I can't make her happy, but I have a definiteness of purpose to make sure that I contribute to her happiness every single day. Just like I got a definiteness of purpose to be a six-figure trader in Forex. I got a definiteness of purpose to assist my wife in helping her paint party business. We have a definiteness of purpose to launch our YouTube video and help other couples succeed. I have a definite of purpose personally towards my wife. And I wake up every single day with that definiteness of purpose to make sure that I speak her love language. I know that her love language is acts of service. So that means I need to take the trash out, or I need to, make her some breakfast. Maybe take her car through the car wash, or do something that contributes to that act of service every single day, because my definition of purpose is to contribute, to her already achieved happiness. Anything you want to say?
It's a lot I want to say. I was talking to one of my girlfriends this morning, and one thing she said to me was that, we go into marriage like it's a fairy tale, and we do. And when we're married, I don't know, it gets real. And I've known people who were together for a very, very long time, not married, and a lot of times people believe that it's similar to being married, but I've known those same people, after being together for so long, get married, and marriage doesn't last long. the dynamics does change when you get married, and I can't explain it to you because if you've never been married, then I don't really think you can fully grasp. But dynamics do change, you know. And Bashari and I are passionate about marriage because it's the foundation to families, the building blocks to communities. You have strong marriages, you have a lot of times strong families, which build strong communities. You know, a lot of people are broken. You know, everybody has had something 9 times out of 10 that they're dealing with or have to get over at some point in their life. And I just found a lot of times when you come from a solid foundation, when you come from a foundation where there's a mother and a father in the home, and there's love and respect and all of those things in the home, it helps to make a more balanced individual, and they're able to contribute more positively in the world. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, because I know some people who've been through some things and they're the most amazing people you ever meet, but we just feel that marriage is so key, it's so important, it's a community thing. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when Bashari and I separated for a brief time, we didn't realize how it affects so many people. It affects our children, it affects our friends, it affects our family, it affects everything. The whole dynamics change. And I just believe that maybe some people just need a positive outlet when they're going through or having some challenges in their marriage, or maybe they just need good advice, or maybe they just need different perspectives, or maybe they need tools to learn how to work through things in their marriage. And I think Bashari made a very valid point when he says that people will go hard studying for a test to advance in their career or to pursue a business, but how much work do you really put into a successful marriage? It doesn't just happen. There's work that is involved in having a successful marriage. And I don't think we think about it like that. And another thing is, majority of the work is done on yourself. On you. Not fixing your partner, not fixing everything that's wrong with them. It's done on you. When you change, the things around you change. I have proof. I've been in this marriage a long time, and there's times that I could think of when everything Bashari said and did was just wrong. And I just wasn't in a happy place in my marriage. And I picked up a book from Miles Monroe. I can't remember the title right now, but I promise you I'll bring it back up. And it was a marriage workbook. And the first thing that he made me do was write a list of things that I could do better or I can improve on. Because I had a long list for my husband. But he made me do one for myself. And it was harder to do it for myself. But when I really was honest, because you got to be honest with yourself. When I was honest with myself, I saw I had some work to do too. So, it's been taking us a minute to get these videos out. We've been going back and forth, talking about what we want to discuss. We've even recorded a few videos that we haven't released yet because this is important to us. We want to make sure we give the right information. And at this moment in the car, normally I want my makeup done, I want my hair right, but at this moment I felt like this was a good time to really capture what we're feeling and thinking right now. You know, and just know that this channel is very important to us because you are important to us. You are important to us, whether you're already married, whether you're just dating, whether you're single, because most people want the ideal marriage. Most people want that life partner. And what our intentions and what our goal is to help you become that partner and to acquire that partner. That's or right. Maintain a relationship with that partner. That's our goal.
That's right. Yeah, so we're picking up our son, so we got to go get him and do some work with him. But if you're watching this video, share it. If it can, because it may help somebody. Pick up a book and say, you know what? Let me pick up this book and read this book. Let me read Think and Grow Rich and see how I can apply it to my marriage. Let me read the 4 Agreements. Let me see how I can apply this to my marriage. Let me read the 5 Love Languages, which is already for your marriage. Or let me, go read The Slight Edge. Let me see how I can apply this to my marriage. So maybe this will inspire somebody to pick up a book. So please share it. Go to our YouTube page, Keeping Up with the Joneses, and subscribe. Go to our Facebook page, Keeping Up with the Joneses, and subscribe. And much peace and love to everybody, to all, whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you're a child or a baby. Peace and love to you. And everybody stay safe. Stay clean right now. We got this little virus going on. I call it a little virus. We ain't giving it power like that.
No, that's right.
So we got this little virus going on. So stay safe and stay clean. And much love and respect to everybody. Keep up.
Bye.
Peace out.